used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Everybody eating, it's a party one o'clock of time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out.
It's Week 11 of the NFL, and we've got the Chargers leader at quarterback. He's coming off a big week throwing the ball, nearly hitting 400 yards. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now here's Mahomes. Incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They know what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We're used to seeing the Chiefs double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone. And that's one that'll haunt you. Well, now it brings up 3rd down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. And the Chargers are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. From the gun on 3rd down. Noble. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. The Chargers at 5-4 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Running on first down, Eckler. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. He rifles one that's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, and so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chargers get set within the division because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
And that's going to be good for the Chargers' first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Off the play fake, Noble. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Eckler now between the tackles. Flashed the stick skills on that run, but then stopped shy of the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 65 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
From the gun on 3rd down. Noble. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Screen play, McKinnon. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Noble. He completes it to Hunter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Noble. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. On 3rd and 2, Noble. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Holding offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw. Noble. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not good enough. Gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Chargers 3.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
On 1st down now, a run with McKinnon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run once more with McKinnon. Spinning away. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing now is Mahomes. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
It's a gain of 4.
On third down, Noble. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunter. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On second down, Eckler. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Noble. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one while they're hitting for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. On the option, here's Eckler. Finding his way down to about the 35-yard line. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Back to throw. Noble. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Mahomes' throw caught by Gray. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Second down, McKinnon. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right in midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for them. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
To throw on 2nd down, Noble. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Noble. Caught. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown, Chargers. Travis Kelsey. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First down now, but that clock rolling. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Second down and goal. Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Noah Gray as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
You got it figured down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for KC in that first half. And their passing game has been the reason why they lead thus far. They've had great success moving the ball through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun on third down. Noble finding Williams once more, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Noble. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Eckler, they run left side. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Touchdowns have not come easy, and neither have been some of this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Now he'll try to run with this. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
The tackle by Derwin James. 4 yards.
Off the play fake. Noble. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Noble. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You want to put together a long drive? You've got to be able to convert on 3rd down, and they've done exactly that on this one. Sure enough, came up with another conversion right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Eckler, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Eckler. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
Eckler again. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. What a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Chargers to take over. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. A give, Eckler running to the right. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Defense there. It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Noble. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now Mahomes. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Joey Bosa Bosa. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He completes it to Hunter. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Hardman to return. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Complete to Keenan Allen. A gain of 18 on the play. And a 1st down on the Chiefs.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw here. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Chargers ready to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3. Now
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And that pickup of the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Oh, good move. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
On the option, here's Eckler. Oh, what a move. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he stopped immediately there. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 34. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw. Noble. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Noble. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Off play action. Noble. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Noble on the screen. This is Eckler. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And his kick here is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 20-14. 1:44 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Mahomes finding Allen.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go.
Now here's a throw that's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Here's Mahomes.
He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The end result, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Mahomes.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Mahomes to throw it.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
He's got Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily.
Mahomes.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. But the tides have turned. Now all eyes shift to the Chargers, trailing by a point. A little under 30 seconds remaining. A field goal would be a game winner as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. He's got Eckler, and this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now third down as the clock runs. They'll look to throw. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Kansas City, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5.